At the dawn of a new millennium, America stood as the undisputed economic superpower.
The internet age was exploding, powerful. Millions believed technology would make everyone rich.
Money was cheap, loans were easy, and Wall Street couldn't stop celebrating. Homes became the new gold. Everyone wanted to buy one.
He thought he had it under control. But the plastic just kept piling up, a house of cards ready to tumble down around him.
Banks created complex financial products no one fully understood. The housing bubble kept growing plain until it couldn't anymore.
Space stages. The audio was dominated by tense, cinematic orchestral music featuring strings and subtle electronic.
Wall Street had built an empire on borrowed money.
And a 2008 day, it all came crashing down.
Lehman Brothers collapsed, and panic spread worldwide.
Millions lost homes, jobs, and savings overnight.
The government stepped in with historic bailouts.
Trillions were printed to save the system.
Capitalism had survived, but at what cost?
The era of easy money had just begun. In the ruins of a challenging year, a new leader stepped in, promising hope and unity.
The government unleashed a historic rescue, the largest stimulus in history. A group of financial experts began processing financial data, calling it a financial solution. Cheap money flowed everywhere, from Wall Street to Main Street.
The economy recovered on paper, but millions never felt it.
Unemployment fell, but wages stayed frozen.
Wall Street returned to record profits.
The middle class, still drowning in debt.
As the titans emerge from the darkness, Apple, Google, and Facebook, their influence grows with every passing moment. Data replaced oil as the worldwide most valuable resource.
Here we see the Great Divide, luxury in the clouds, while down here, every day is a struggle for survival. This is the true cost of progress.
America's growth depended on debt until, not productivity.
Low interest rates fueled another bubble, this time in stocks.
Investors forgot 2008. Greed was back.
A moment of great change, and promise. Corporate taxes slash Banny. Wall Street celebrates again.
But growth came at a cost. Kinkless. The deficit exploded. Then came the trade war with China.
Tariffs disrupted global supply chains.
American farmers and small businesses suffered quietly.
Tech boomed, but not everyone shared the profit. By 2019, Another crash seemed inevitable. Standing at the precipice of the night, he watched the city breathe, a silent guardian bathed in moonlight and shadow.
Then, 2020.
The city wakes, but not everyone greets the dawn with hope. For men like Matteo,
Millions lost jobs within weeks.
To stop total collapse, the Fed printed over $4 trillion. Symbolic animation of digital dollars flooding Washington.
The stimulus check offered a moment of temporary relief, a chance for the family to breathe and look towards a brighter future.
Small businesses died, while big tech grew even bigger.
stock markets hit record highs, Tamer, in the middle of a crisis. America entered the age of distorted reality.
Inflation returned, stronger than anyone expected.
Billionaires doubled their wealth, inequality exploded. America had saved the economy, but lost its balance.
By 2022, inflation became impossible to ignore. As inflation hits a new high, the weekly grocery shop becomes an exercise in anxiety. Families are feeling the pinch more than ever before.
Financial trends skyrocketed to stop the crisis.
Americans faced soaring credit card bills and housing costs.
For the first time in decades, major banks began to collapse. America's national debt crossed $34 trillion and kept climbing.
The U.S. now owed more money than ever in its history.
Meanwhile, the BRICS nations began building their own financial system.
For the first time, the US dollar's dominance was being questioned.
America's global influence, once unshakable, started to fade.
At home, political division deepened. Red versus blue became a national identity.
Trust in institutions eroded. Government, media, even banks.
Yet, beneath the chaos, a new revolution quietly began. Artificial intelligence.
AI promised to reshape jobs, industries, and even human purpose.
But it also threatened millions of middle-class workers.
U.S. government raced to balance innovation and inequality.
Abroad, tensions rose amidst a new Cold War between America and China.
Global supply chains restructured. The world learned to live without America.
Still, the American spirit endured. Resilient, innovative, restless. History doesn't repeat to follow, but it always rhymes. The next chapter has already begun.